Good morning, televiewers, and welcome to Wake Up Africa show. Today we are at Blue Pearl Hotel at Maitrinque in Bamenda, where we'll be having some very prominent celebrities here with me in the studio. And right to my right, we will be talking to Florent, to Phil Florent.
Yep, that's right.
And on my left, I have here Sonkak Thomas. Today we'll be looking at the issues that make news in Bamenda in the northwest city of Cameroon. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Now, we're just one day away from the Wake Up Bamenda show.
Yeah.
And the Wake Up Bamenda show took place yesterday, 9th of November 2013 at the Bamenda Congress Hall, right, where we had prominent artists like Burusangi, we had DJ Jacobs, we had Stanley ENOW'S, we had Denzel, we had Hakim, right, and these are prominent Cameroonian artists that are actually making news. And in the middle of the show, something wonderful happened. Being the kind of spectacular show that took place, we know this show was organized by Tumaza Entertainment, exactly, which is a brand entertainment company in Cameroon. That's right. Now, I would like to find out from you guys, what's your appraisal of the show of yesterday?
I would say I'll first begin by thanking you for welcoming in the Tumaza family for your show. I would say the show in itself was a success, a huge success, because the turnout was massive, despite the fact that the shout outs we sent out to the Bamenda population came a bit late. The turnout was massive. Talking about the events that took place during the show.
But virtually, before we even came to that, to talk about the event, I'll probably like to know from you, Florent, how was the event? As a communicator, you were the master of ceremony. Yeah. How was the event from your own standpoint?
There is never anything good that comes with a lot of ease. We started like a diesel engine, and when we went in, we really went in full force. It was a great show for me. The Bamenda Congress Hall is one of the most difficult halls because of the size. So you could have 1,000 people in there and you feel that it's just 10 people. So given that the whole front seat was occupied and you had people on the balcony, for me it was perfect. We did an incredible job. We wanted to have the youths of Bamenda commune perfectly with artists that we brought, and we wanted Bamenda youths to be happy as we are entering into Advent, because Bamenda Wake Up is a stop. We are going to continue. Nothing can stop us in spite of all the issues that occurred in the show. For me, I was very happy with DJ Jacob, with Burusangi. Their performances were outstanding. When we talk of professionals, that was that.
And then Thomas told me Tumaza Entertainment is the main organizer of this big show, and it's a wake-up show in Bamenda. It's coming at the right time, owing to the fact that most of the entertainment world in Cameroon, everybody is turning towards Bamenda this time around. But I would like to find out from you, as organizers of this event, who were the main artists that were invited for this event?
All right, the main artists were Burusangi, DJ Jacob, Stanley ENOW'S, Denzel, and Hakim. Blueprint Hakim.
Yeah. Okay. Denzel and Hakim were supposed to do the first part. They were supposed to open the show
act.
And then the rest of the show was, the main menu was the three that he named, Burusangi, Jacob, and Stanley.
Yeah, but when I look at the passage, when I look at the videos, when I look at the videos, I actually have a feeling that the second part of the show was actually spurred up by DJ Jacobs, and when he came on stage, it was really like hot. It was heat, and everybody was like, "Wow, this is something." And you know, Bamenda people, in the real sense, they were really surprised to see that these great guys were in Cameroon, these great guys were in Bamenda. But again, I realized that at the end of the show, when Burusangi came up again, it was another hit. Yeah. And the main thing that made news yesterday was the fact that when we had Empire, this guy called him Stanley ENOW'S, when he came on stage, something terrible happened. I would like us to watch the videos just for a while before we come to it. Just watch here.
So honored performing in Bamenda. I've been a Bayangi boy, but today I've been a Bamenda boy. There's a problem here. Please I don't want to disrespect anybody. But before I continue, please, where's Naposite? You have to take off this music stuff. I am a brand. If you invite me for a show, if there's a sponsor, you have to tell me. I am a brand, so I don't work with brands without getting paid for that. Yeah. This is the very last time. Please, be very careful. Olha aí, bem! Ladies and gentlemen, now we there for quarter on the iPad. Et comme les gars du Mboko Wani, yes, c'est pour notre iPad. Et boy, we there for quarter on the iPad.
Welcome back from watching these videos, and
thank you very much.
you all saw it. It speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Peeling off the billboards of of special promoters and announcers in an event like this. When I see ENOW peeling off a billboard of a major breed company, let me find out from Tumaza Entertainment. Is that one of your sponsors for the event?
I would say the brasseries, yes, they are one of the sponsors for the event. But I don't need to go into the technical details of the sponsorship deal we had with the brewery company Brasseries, the Cameroon. But what I want to say is it's an unfortunate and very disheartening situation, because if we go by statistics, just by mere fact that you share the same stage with international brand names like Borosangi and DJ Jacob, I mean, automatically you, a local artist, need to, comport yourself to a certain standard. There is nowhere in the world where you see a musician or a star of that magnitude do that kind of stuff. You better don't go for the show.
But I think what happened actually from the videos I'm watching, what actually happened is ENOW is actually presenting. He's on the podium. He's done the first 10 minutes. Yeah. He's done the first 10 minutes of the show.
That's right.
And in the course of doing it, and suddenly he halts
and
then moves up, peels the billboard. And then
I will not be as nice as Tom because it happened right in my face. I was backstage. Given the fact that I was the MC, I'll tell you honestly that it's very difficult to make little cats to roam with lions on the same platform. It's absolutely very, very hard. The reason is simple. You have somebody with 10 years of career, with explosive tube all over the world. You come and meet a guy who is struggling to make a name because he doesn't have a name. He has a tube.
His name is Stanley ENOW?
Yeah, but Stanley ENOW is not commercial. It's not commercial.
Okay.
It's LP, who is commercial.
I wouldn't use Stanley ENOW to sell any product.
Technically, we used the song to promote the artist in the communication of the event. Honestly, it is high time for seasoned managers to tell their artists that they need to be schooled on stage behavior, public interaction, You're an artist. Your job, your mission as an artist is to satisfy by teasing the sensitivities of your audience. If you're unable to commune with the community, then you're not.
But I mean, when I look at the video, I have a feeling that Stanley's manager was right there present. Kwame, he was right there. I look at the video. That's him on the green T-shirt.
Yes.
That's him in the green T-shirt in the video you're watching, and that's him. They're moving towards the last banner to actually peel off the last one.
Yes.
I can see that's the manager right there by him.
Right. You know
so what will you
me?
say when you talk about managers having to manage artists? What will you say? I mean, it's like it's something that the manager greatly supports for his artists to go ahead to peel billboards. My worry and the question I'm asking you guys in the studio today is, as an artist invited for an event like this, does he have the right, as per your agreement, to violently, put it that way, peel off the announcers of a campaign? Because when you look at the billboard pasted there, it means there was some agreement with the organizers of the event, and suddenly you have an artist peel it off. It's like something is not right between the organizers of the event and the artist in his mentality as well.
Psychologically, there are two ways of looking at it. The first part is artists always struggle to look for birds, the one that they should talk about them. So they get to create things so that they talk about them.
So is this just one of a creation?
Exactly. But
Which
I
means
feel
it's not a bad thing.
It's a very bad thing, because you also need to measure the degree at which you're reacting. It's very dangerous. Now, in the making of an event, there are parties. I am creating an event. My name is Tumaza Entertainment. I'm creating an event, and I come and tell you that I want you to be on my platform. If you say yes, you're coming on my platform. My platform is made up of this company, DJ Jacob, Borisangi. The contract stipulates that you come on my platform. I don't come on your platform.
Now, Thomas, you are the PRO, the public relation officer for this event. What will you say to Eno if you had an opportunity, or what is Tumaza Entertainment thinking about this kind of an action? Going to the fact that maybe partners, the public will be looking at, okay, there was some degree of, there was a breach in the communication, there was a breach in the action, there was a breach in the contracting of an artist like this. What would you say?
Well, right now we are just 24 hours after the event. Of course, most definitely, my management is very disheartened with the situation and with the action of Stanley. Like an individual, if I am to speak, I would say I always judge people on two. In fact, I don't judge you on your action. I judge you on your intention. I judge on your intention. And in this case right here, I think Stanley, with all due respect, behave very poorly and very childishly. Because if his managers came into the hall and discovered that Brazzaville was one of our sponsors, I mean, they have done a lot. They have done a lot. We have a deal with them, a partnership with them, which doesn't concern him.
At all.
It doesn't concern him. It's none of his business to tear down the kakimono of the company.
And I want to add in what he says. If Eno is not satisfied with what we propose to him as a contract, it is his fundamental right to adjust the contract.
Most definitely. You don't go and tear down the kakimono and you say you are a brand name and people dance to you. You don't dance to people.
What is a brand?
Using the marketing parlance, we talk of a brand. You use a brand. That means you build an image around a brand. And I wonder if
a brand is made up of four things. In marketing, a brand is made up of a color, of a name, of a style, and addressed to a specific audience. These are the colors of what characterizes a brand. So when you talk of a brand name, Coca-Cola will never struggle. Never. But every day they keep on saying Coca-Cola. That's the brand name. Now there's a controversial here. Stanley Eno Hempe.
What's Hempe?
What are we trying to push for?
Yeah.
Stanley Eno as an artist or MP as a tube? For the moment, what sell is MP, not even Stanley
Mr.
Eno.
Phil, I want to ask you, what's the meaning of
MP. MP, sociologically speaking, it's a slang that was highly promoted in the Bamileke region of Cameroon, because the Bamileke speak their dialects in French. I will say like that. The articulation, and then they translate their vernaculars in French. So they call every man that they see, they call him le père. A woman is la mère, and then the girl is le père ici, la mère ici. And then to make it short, they say hey père. Hey père, tu as vu? Hey père. And it went like that around the francophone Cameroon. Now he contextualized. He was smart in his marketing, because his music is exclusively marketing. He talks about Tony Nobody, who is a TV presenter and an animator, a showmaker. He talks about Kares Fosso, Charlotte Dipanda, who are mega divas on the national and international scene. It's because I want to, like, what is this kid talking about? Everybody will listen to it. And then to familiarize with him with a smaller audience, you will go proximity. You say Hempe. So everybody will follow the swing. And it moves. And then he's doing by rapping, which of course it appeals to the kids. Everybody 16, 23, 25 years, they're all in the drive of hip hop and R&B. So when you give them all these spices in that genre of music, it's obvious that they embrace it.
I say, I think this is where I'm driving this discussion too, because when I watch the video and I see Eno peeling down these banners, and the next thing he offers after that is, hey, I am a brand, and you know, I sell myself, I don't see it more from the side of your contract with Eno, because it's like, he's an artist, he's a brand, he cannot present with a company billboard behind him, which means that even if you mentioned in your contract that this is a situation, there is some personal agitation from his own mind with brasseries or with the billboard or with any other company that might have had its billboard placed in that hall.
I don't want to enter into a conflict, brasseries and all, but what is obvious in his reaction is a kid with an inflated ego.
Thank you very much, televiewers. Thank you very much for watching the program today. It's Wake Up Africa show on Noble Television. Thanks one more, and I'll take you round again to talk to a few of the artists that were present on the show, the Wake Up BAMENDA show. Thanks, and stay tuned with Wake Up Africa.